Hey, so I want to talk about the second time I ever snuck out. So there's this crazy girl that I met at the skating center, and this was the summer before my freshman year. So actually, I was wrong. This is the first time I snuck out, but I was with a friend. So that video I made about the first time I snuck out, that was the first time I snuck out by myself. So the first time I snuck out with a friend, there was this crazy girl I met at the skate center, and she came and spent the night with me a couple times. She was really cool. She was like, I think she was a year younger than me. Yeah, she was a year younger than me. But we both smoked weed, and we both liked the same kind of guys and the same music, and she had a really cute style, and she was really cool. And her mom, like, she pretty much, she was like running all over the country and hitchhiking and doing all kinds of crazy shit at that age. She was like 12, I was 13. But anyways, a couple of times after she spent the night at my house, right before I started high school in the summertime, I was 13, she was 12, we stayed at my other grandma's. And this was how I learned how to sneak out. So yeah, I would have never done it on my own without unless I had started hanging out with her, because I mean, yeah, I just wouldn't have had the courage to do it. But I'm glad that I did, because I learned a lot. But anyways, yeah, it was like 11 at night, and earlier that day, my grandma let us take a walk around the apartment complex, and she was like, let's play a game. Every time a car comes, let's see if we can duck down before they see us. And that was like really exciting. I don't know why, but anyways, that was why she was fun. Like, she always just had some like weird creative idea, just like intense stuff. But that night, yeah, my grandma fell asleep, and we both wanted to smoke. So we both wanted some cigarettes, there was some alcohol, some weed, something to get crazy with. So my granny fell asleep, and she was like, I'm gonna show you, like, let's go find somebody to hang out with, or some weed or something. Let's do something crazy. So yeah, I stole a pack of cigarettes from my grandma, because we were gonna try to trade the cigarettes for some weed from somebody. Like, she was sure. She was like, if we go out here, we'll find somebody. I'm like, I don't know about this, but yeah. So she was like, let's put some pillows under the blankets. We put pillows under the blankets. We cut a hole in the screen of the window, and we snuck out the window and started walking. About immediately, like 5 minutes after we started walking, this really hot guy, he was like 17, he was super tall, walked up, and he was like, hey, y'all got a cigarette? Like, it was crazy. Like, this is exactly what we were looking for. And we were like, hell yeah. So she was like, do you got any weed? Yeah, we were like, do you got any weed? I'll trade you a pack of cigarettes for the weed. He was like, yeah, let's just come up to the apartment gym with me. I got somebody. So we got a gram of weed, and we smoked the whole blunt, man. I was gone, dude. Anyways, so I started flirting with the guy. We both started flirting with him and his friend, and we went back to his apartment, and yeah, nothing really crazy really happened. We were just all high and talking, and we had to sneak into his house because he was 17 and his mom was asleep. But yeah, I didn't think the dude liked me, but yeah. Anyways, so I started, after about like an hour, I was like, we gotta go back, because it was getting to be about like 4 or 5. I think it was like 4, and we snuck back in the window. Thank God we didn't get caught. But I was still stoned and shit. And at that time, all I really cared about was getting attention from the guy. But yeah, so I made my friend ask him if he liked me, and she asked him for me. She texted him and asked him, and he said yes, and that we all wanted to hang out again. And so me and her made plans to have him meet my grandma the next morning, and we would all hang out and stuff. And I'll make that story in the next video. But yeah, I wonder how that girl is doing. She was a really good friend.